Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to the San Francisco franchise here on Madden Football. The 49ers came through in dramatic fashion last week with a win over their division rivals to the south, Los Angeles Rams. Jimmy Garoppolo had a great return, throwing for almost 70% and over 300 yards. Can he keep that up in this week's meeting in cold Green Bay to face the Packers? The reason I say that is because they have the number one pass offense along with the number 2 overall offense in the league. This should be a good game because the 49ers have the number 1 pass defense in the league. So will it be the passing attack of the Packers or the Niners' ability to defend against that pass? Then again, you have the Packer running game behind Ty Montgomery. Both teams need a win here today. The Packers to keep from being eliminated from the playoff race, and the 49ers to stay ahead of the Seahawks in their division race. Now that both teams have taken the field, let's get ready for some football with the 49ers taking on the Packers on the Football Freaks Sports Network. We start out with a little bit of light snow here in the frozen tundra of Green Bay. King boots it deep. Montgomery is back to take it in the end zone, brings it out, and he barely makes it past the 10-yard line. And Christopher Edwards is down and injured. We'll have to find out how that is going to impact their kickoff game. Rodgers back to pass, throws complete to Lazard. That gives the Packers a first down out at the 26-yard line. Rodgers back to pass, throws long, and he has Davante Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams just had a couple of steps on Jimmy Ward, and it was an easy throw into his arms and into the end zone for the first score. 73-yard pass, and the Packers are on top 7-0. Garoppolo hands off to McKinnon, and he has a nice 5-yard gain out on the right side. 2nd and 5. The handoff goes to Jones running the left side. He has a 4-yard gain with some tough running. Garoppolo throws incomplete to Lester Jordan, and that brings out the punt team. King kicks it deep. Randall Cobb loses the football. Rashaan Evans scoops it up, and he's into the end zone for a San Francisco score. You see Rashard Robinson pop the ball right out of the hands of Randall Cobb. Isaac Bourne just jumps over the top of the ball. Evans picks it up and is into the end zone. And that ties up our football game 7-7 with an Packer 3 and out. The pass over the middle to Kittle is fumbled, and Hudson jumps on top of it. Now 3rd and inches. Garoppolo throws complete to Juszczyk, and he's inside the 40 for a first down. Now 3rd and 7. Garoppolo drops back, throws complete to Kenny Bell, and he fumbles the football, and it's picked up by Lance Austin, and he's back in 49er territory about the 45-yard line. And the booth wants to take another look at this one. Bell, you can see there, hits the ground. I think that ball was out before he ever hit the ground. But that is, you see Randall getting to him and putting the hit on him, and it looks as if the ball came out before he hit the ground. Let's see what the officials say, and the play stands, so it is Packer football at the 44. Montgomery gets the pass out of the backfield and only gets about 2 yards. 3rd and 8. Rogers back to pass, long, and it's knocked away. Robinson Threezy getting a hand in there, and they are going to try a 60-yard field goal in the cold, and it is not even close. So the score remains 7-7. Garoppolo gives to McKinnon. He can't get out of the backfield. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And Garoppolo is dropped. Dean Lowry making the 6-yard sack. Garoppolo now throws to Floyd. Short. And he doesn't even come close to the first down. That gives the ball back to the Packers. Montgomery up the middle, and he has a nice 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Given to Montgomery again, and he has the first down up the middle, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-7. Tie ball game. Working out of the offset I. Aaron Jones is in there, and it's given to Aaron Ripkowski, and he's up the middle for a 4-yard gain. Rogers back to pass. Completes it to Adams over the middle. He did not reach the sticks. 3rd and 2. And Rogers is sacked. Akello Witherspoon getting to him. Juszczyk goes in motion. The handoff to McKinnon running the left side and spins, and he gets close to the first down. They're going to give it to him. Kevin King is down for the Packers. His shoulder's injured as well. Oh, 2nd and inches, and the completion is to Jordan for the first down. Now out at the 48. Garoppolo throws, and it's intercepted. Demarius Randall grabbing it out of the sky. After a few 3-and-outs, Javonte Dean muscles his way to the 50-yard line on a punt return. And let's go to sideline correspondent Eurocat Baby for an update.
It didn't take very long for the first injury of the game, and it's a big one. Christopher Edwards, that was injured on the opening kickoff, has torn a shoulder, and the doctors say that he could miss the rest of the season. They're going to take a closer look at it tomorrow after an MRI and see what the next move is. On the Packers sideline, cornerback Kevin King, that went out with a shoulder injury, was much more fortunate. His is just a bruise, and he'll be back in the game shortly.
Thank you for that report, and we never like to hear a situation like a season-ending injury. And it'll be interesting to see how the 49ers handle this, because that will impact their return game. Back on the field, 1st and 10 at midfield. The pitch out goes to the left side. McKinnon has good yardage, fighting his way to the 41. That brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score still tied up at 7 apiece. Now 2nd and inches. Garoppolo throws deep, and Kenny Bell catches the touchdown pass. Demarius Randall, who caught the interception earlier, just could not catch up and bat that ball away, and Kenny Bell goes into the end zone. Puts the San Francisco 49ers on top, 14-7. Now Rogers from the 25 throws, and it's incomplete. Akello Witherspoon getting a hand in there. Now on 2nd and 10, Rogers throws, complete to Lazard. He's out in the open. 10-5, touchdown, Green Bay. Just that fast. And Jimmy Ward goes for the interception and misses. Green Bay ties this ball game at 14 apiece. Now Garoppolo out of the shotgun, throws into no man's land, but there is a defensive pass interference on Clinton Dix. And that gives the 49ers the ball out at the 41. Juszczyk catches it over the middle at midfield. Now it's 2nd and inches. The pass goes to Jordan at the 40. We're going to mark him at the 39. Garoppolo goes back again, throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Butler. And Leonard Malone is down and injured as well. That could impact the Packers' ability. McKinnon over the middle, finally tackled just outside the 10. On 2nd and 8, Garoppolo throws an interception. Blake Martinez getting in front of that one, and that ends the half. 14 apiece is your score. The running game has surfaced for the 49ers, but those interceptions need to be controlled by Jimmy Garoppolo. Let's see if he can do that here in the second half. As you can see from the graphic, 3 turnovers does not help the 49er cause. Now from the 25-yard line, O'Leary is sent in motion. McKinnon is off the left side, has big yardage outside the 45-yard line for 49er first down. Garoppolo fighting forward, gets into Packer territory. 2nd and 10 now. McKinnon fights his way forward and has an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2. McKinnon off the right side. He gets down to the 20-yard line. Not sure where this run game is coming from, but I kind of like it. McKinnon up the middle again, near another first down, and they give it to him. At the 10-yard line, it's 1st and goal, and Garoppolo throws another interception. This time it's Lance Austin, and his name should be familiar because he ran that fumble back by Kenny Bell. So from the 3-yard line, the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Montgomery in the backfield, and he gets through the line untouched. He's out in the open. The 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Green Bay. On the replay, look at that outstanding blocking by Moore and Jones. And that just releases Montgomery into the open and into the end zone. Green Bay takes the lead 21-14. After a 49er 3-and-out, Rodgers again is sacked. Malcolm Smith getting to him in the backfield, and a frustration starting to mount for Aaron Rodgers. Now he back to pass again, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted by Seal Moore. Feeling the pressure coming, he unloads that one, and Moore jumped that route and timed it perfectly and came down with the interception. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Garoppolo back to pass, throws out to the side and for Juszczyk, and he's inside the 20-yard line for an 8-yard gain. McKinnon takes it inside the 20 and gets the first down. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 21-14. Green Bay is winning at home. But the 49ers are on the move, and McKinnon takes it up the middle for a 5-yard gain. Garoppolo throws to Bryce Butler, and he gets the touchdown. Over the middle, beating Austin to the ball, and it results in a touchdown for the 49ers. So that evens up the ball game at 21 apiece. Now can Aaron Rodgers and the Packers make something happen, and Ty Montgomery is tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 10. And Rodgers is sacked again back at the 20 after a San Francisco 3-and-out. Packers have the ball again. Rodgers throws complete to Ripkowski, and he has an 8-yard gain. 3rd down now. 3 yards to go, and Montgomery gets the first down at the 31-yard line. Rogers hands off to Jones up the middle, and he has a 4-yard gain. At the 35 now, Ripkowski takes it off tackle on the right side and gets a nice little gain. Now Jones tries to get the first down and is denied. That brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score all knotted up at 21 apiece. And let's go to Eurocat baby on the sideline.
This game has been a back and forth defensive effort, and we didn't expect anything less. The coaches mimicked that sentiment when I talked to them at halftime. One can only wonder what the game would be like if Jimmy G didn't hand out interceptions like they were candy. I was told that this is the reason the 49ers have gone to a run-heavy look in the last couple of drives. With the Niners offense taking the field for what could be the final drive if they work the clock right, we'll have to see if their change has a positive impact.
Ooh, I like that candy analogy. It sounds kind of right for him. Now on 3rd and 12. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Back to pass, throws complete to Kenny Bell out at 43-yard line. Now 1st and 10. Garoppolo passes, another one complete and out of bounds to Bryce Butler for another first down. Inside Packer territory, McKinnon takes it around the left side with some tough running, and he gets another first down. 58 seconds left, and he goes up the middle this time for a 5-yard gain. 55 seconds left in the game, and it's McKinnon again over the left side, and he gets 4 yards. 3rd and inches. McKinnon. Did they give him the first down? Yes, they gave it to him at the 23-yard line. Jones inside the 20, and with only seconds on the clock remaining, it's booted through by Robbie Gould. The 49ers have taken the victory, 24-21. This makes it 2 weeks in a row that the game was won or lost in the final moments of the game. The Niners make a dramatic fourth quarter comeback in this one, capped off by that 37-yard game-winner field goal by Robbie Gould. If you take a look at the stats for the game, you can't get any closer together for total offense without tying. But look at the first down disparity. San Francisco was certainly making the most of their newly found running game. Although the score really doesn't indicate it, they were taking control of this game. Badly timed interceptions and a fumble probably kept this from being, kind of a blowout. But defenses came to play in this one. If you take away that 196-yard run by Ty Montgomery, San Francisco really kept the running game of the Packers in check. Holding Aaron Rodgers under 50% complete and an interception is an outstanding day's work for the defense. And down at the bottom is evidence of the ball control that the Niners had in this game. Not to say that Jimmy G can't take care of the ball a little better. It sounds weird, but ball control has a different meaning than taking care of the football. You can turn it over a few times being sloppy with taking care of the ball and still have a good game of playing keep away if you play it right. But a 50% time of possession advantage spelled doom for Aaron Rodgers and that potent aerial attack of the Packers. If they don't have the ball, they can't score, right? Kind of surprising is that Garoppolo was over 60% complete and threw 3 interceptions in the process. I'll say it again because it makes me shudder to think what would happen if he could keep from throwing those picks. He's thrown 11 interceptions in this season so far and has 14 touchdowns to go with it. And remember, He missed 4 games due to injury, so he throws over 1.5 interceptions per game. He just needs to bring that under control, and we should see some vast improvement in the scores that San Francisco is putting up. Jerick McKinnon didn't get to the century mark for running, but this is a big improvement, especially given that he was working against the Packer defense. 4.9 yards per carry average is more like it, and I'm sure that he likes it as well. The receiving crew did a bang-up job today as well. They did have a couple of key drops in the game, but overall, if Garoppolo got the ball to them, well, they caught it. Although the defense only had 3 sacks on the day, they did an outstanding job. Take away that 96-yard oops of a run, and they held the Packers under 200 yards of offense. That, for having the number 2 overall offense in the league, is absolutely amazing. Once again, Navarro Bowman got in the action today, headlining the tackling, and C.O. Moore got busy with the Niners' lone interception of the day. All in all, an outstanding performance put in by this defense yet again. This pass defense will be put to the test yet again next week because they travel to the Motor City to take on the Detroit Lions at Ford Field. The Lions are another team that are struggling this season, and at 6-5 are sitting in second place in the NFC North behind the Chicago Bears, a team that San Francisco faced when Jimmy G was out and lost to 18-3. Detroit has the number 6 pass offense in the league, and with Matt Stafford, Golden Tate, and Kenny Golladay on the roster, one can see why. They also have a very good defensive front 7 led by Cornelius Washington, Ziggy Ansah, and Nigel Bradham. The newly found running game will need to perform at peak efficiency if they're going to be successful against these guys. Jimmy G may have success against the secondary, but remember, they now have Eric Reed and Ed Reynolds in the safety spots, former San Francisco 49ers. Eric left for free agency a couple of seasons ago, but Ed got traded for 4th and 5th round draft picks, and this could be a grudge match for them and could give them the edge they need. Both teams need a win to stay in contention in the playoff hunt, so this could be a good one. Thank you for tuning in to our Week 12 coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it, and make sure that you subscribe and click on that bell for notifications of upcoming videos as well. The 49ers pulled off a spectacular win here this week and need to keep the train rolling. Can they put together a game that will compensate for the passing attack of the Lions? Will the rush be a part of that game against a vastly superior front 7 than what they saw this week? Be with us as we travel to Detroit to play the Lions at Ford Field. Once again, this week both teams are struggling to stay solvent in the playoff picture and need this win to keep on pace in their respective divisions. So until I see you in the Motor City, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now and have a good day, everyone.